The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right. Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to tonight's webinar. It is Monday, July 30th, and we have 2 more days to solidify our organization, our team structures, and make sure we're hitting the ranks for the end of the month. So if for some reason it slipped your mind, there's 2 more days left in July. Coded at the next highest spot that you possibly can, because in August we've got some big stuff coming. The company is coming out with a lot of new changes. They're coming out with 2 pieces to their compensation plan that I truly believe are going to drive the entire growth. We're wrapping our entire One.me marketing system around these 2 pieces. I'm going to give you just kind of a little sneak peek tonight about those changes. I was actually just down in Utah really chatting with the guys and getting everything synced up and integrated, and I got to tell you, it's exciting stuff. So tonight I'm actually not going to go through a typical presentation like I normally do. If you do have a guest on the line, or if you are a guest on the line, normally we go over about a 15-20 minute presentation detailing out what One.me and WakeupNow is all about. However, I'm too excited about some of the stuff that we have going on, and we're going to be changing up these webinars in August as well. You'll be getting a lot of information about that. But essentially right now we're probably looking at every Tuesday and Thursday. We will not be doing presentations. Instead, what we'll be doing is full-on trainings and marketing and really getting this thing going. So tonight what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk to you about some of the features that we just went live. I'm going to walk you through not only the whole One.me marketing system, but the back office. Just kind of give you a tour of everything that WakeupNow has, because one of the things that's clear is that the people that are not engaging, or the people that may be quitting, they all have one thing in common, and that's they never log into their back office and their website, and they don't know how to use the product. They don't understand how big the discounts are. So tonight I'm going to take the time to just kind of walk you through everything and let you know some sneak peek stuff that's coming out. If you guys have questions, feel free to write them in the box, and I will go over them as I'm going through this presentation tonight. So again, welcome. What you're looking at right now on the screen is our One.me homepage. We're getting ready to actually put up daily stuff here as far as news, coming soons, or excuse me, not coming soons. As soon as we're done with the coming soons, new features, this is what we're doing, this is where you need to plug in, this is the training, this is our new site. The whole 9 yards there. So if you have not gone to One.me, this is going to be a staple of where you need to be staying up to date with everything that we've got going on. If you look right here toward the top of the screen, you're going to see the toolbar. So One.me toolbar. Make sure you get yourself downloaded this toolbar. Like I said on some other webinars, we're going to be integrating this toolbar fully with what we've got. Right now we have, you can easily click on the logo here on the left side. It's going to take you to the page. If you need to log into your back office, you can easily do it with one button. Our webinars, resources, and this is just going to become more robust. Pretty soon you'll start to see your $1 on here. Redemption also, go submit this link to this, go fill out this, you'll earn $1, and it's actually helping you promote your business. So we've got a lot of good stuff coming with the toolbar, and you're going to get $21 for downloading it, and it's very easy to do. In fact, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. If you go log in, if you click on login, I'm going to log into a demo account here. And so this is our marketing system. This is what you'll see when you log in. I want to show you a few new features. that we've just launched. If you click on My Leads, you're going to be able to see a snapshot of all of the people who are opting in to your website. So if you're looking right here, you're going to see the results. You can sort very easily: new leads, hot leads, return leads. A hot lead is someone that you can either classify yourself, or when they start to really come back to the site, when they they're opening multiple emails, they're doing things, they're going to make their way onto your hot list. You'll be notified of hot leads. So when you're here, there's a couple things that you should note. When you're looking at your prospects, you'll be able to see how many times they're coming back to your site, when's the last time they logged in, and just really the activity. Right here, this is not confirmed. This means, this email address is bogus. So you'll be able to see who is and who isn't confirmed. And confirmed just means that they've clicked on the login link to confirm their email to be a lead. So what I want to show you here is we've just added the send mail feature. But before I do that, let me show you manage the lead. So when you click on manage the lead, you're just going to get more of a detailed view of everything that's going on here with the Wake Up Now. What they've done, where they're from, if they've watched any videos, the emails they've opened, and then here's the emails in the queue. You can also easily go down here and make notes. But if you click on send mail, what it's going to do is it's going to send your email. Right now, what we've got is we've got 4 different templates that all have your information already locked and loaded in them. Now, this is in addition to all of the autoresponders that are going out. So these right here are really designated to be kind of a personal touch, like, hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. So you can go through, see which ones that you do and do not want to send. You're allowed to send 1 email every 72 hours. So you're going to see a lot of templates flooding in here. This is what we have available for you right now. So if I wanted to send this to this lead, I would just hit send mail and then yes, and it's going to send it. So that'll actually just send that email. It's queued up. So if I go and I look at the lead, I can see that I have 1 in the queue. As soon as that email is sent, it'll be in the sent, and then if that email is opened, I'll know it. If links are clicked, I'll know it. So this is really the beginning and the foundation of all of our tracking. You will be able to pick tons and tons of different emails and templates to send through. At this time, you won't be able to ever write your own email. However, if you want to write an email and submit it, if you always have just a kind of a blanket welcome that you want to send it to us. That's support@one.me, and we'll add it to your back end so that you can start using your own emails. But if you look, this is what you want to do before you start sending emails. If you go to the My Marketing Tools, you'll see that there's some updates here. If you click on autoresponders, these are the emails that your prospects are going to get, and this is after how many days they've been involved. So they're going to get a welcome on day 2. It gives them an overview, gives them a snapshot of a discount, basically goes through the whole process with them. So make sure you read through these autoresponders. You don't want to be sending duplicate content emails. Your job really is to let the system work for you. You just need to continually kind of nudge your people. Hey, did you see this? Hey, go here and look at this link. Here, get on this webinar. You don't ever want to just take the pitch on yourself and start prospecting. You want to use these tools. You want to use this system to just continually kind of be a little thorn in the side, if you will. Like, hey, did you get a chance to get on the webinar last night? You'll be able to see, if they did not get on. So just wanted to go over some of those new features that we just got live. Go ahead and you can start sending emails to your prospects. Again, you can send 1 every 72 hours. This template system, we're soon coming out with the whole system, which is going to be a tell-a-friend, which you can easily just submit name, email, phone number, bam, and they'll be sent one of the templates added and queued. you can easily then do an invite tool where you'll extract a bunch of your contacts from Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, AOL, whatever it is that you're using. It'll go through and bring them all up. You can import who you want and then hit send. Also, we're going to allow you to upload your own CSV of as many leads as you want, and those will go through a little bit of a different process being sent out. But the email platform's done, the mailing's done, and we can do over 1 million a day. So now we're going to work toward doing 1 million a day, and it's all going to start August 1st with the launch of a lot of really cool things from WakeupNow side, not just stuff that we're doing from the marketing end and through this team. Okay, so those are the new features that have just been added. I just wanted to go through there. If you go through marketing tools, there's also another banner. We have 2 banners, actually 2 more that should be going up live, and then we'll start getting into what do I do with these banners, where can I paste them. But if you haven't been on the webinar before, you know really, and those of you who have been on the webinar before, you hear me harp about these campaign trackers. Anytime you're planning to market any of your URLs, you want to create an ID number for it. And it's very easy to do. All you have to do is pick a name, the description, and then it's going to automatically create an ID number. And then you just put that ID number behind your link, and that'll be forever good. So no matter where you're pasting it, how long it's up, it'll be valid on either your onebuilder.com or your money1.com or any other domain in the future. You'll be able to see, how many times the link was visited, if any new leads came in from it, and if anyone converted from that marketing. So make sure you're doing that. We already have a lot of people doing this and creating their tracking links. We've got a lot of people flooding into the system on a daily basis. In fact, you can kind of keep some tabs on it. If you go to your profile, you're going to see your 2 websites. I'm going to go to the Money One. You'll be able to see all the members that are coming in, exactly the time and date that they're coming in when they submit the form. So this is your site. We're coming out with a new video for both this site and the One Builder site. It's been kind of tough, to be completely honest with you and just be upfront with you guys, because over the last 30, 60 days, we knew there were big changes coming, and so you don't want to sink your teeth into some marketing stuff knowing that you're going to have to change it in 60 days, and you can't really tell people about it because it's not been announced. So we've been kind of in this semi-holding pattern, if you will, but that's all about to change here on August 1st. So very, very exciting. In fact, I want to make sure that you guys are aware of the August 1st corporate conference call that's going on. It's at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, so that's 6 p.m. Pacific, the same time we're doing this. So we're actually not going to be doing a Wednesday night webinar. Russ and I were planning on doing a big Wednesday night webinar, but now that the company's doing one, we'll probably push that to Thursday. So just make sure that you're ready for what's about to happen, because I tell you what, the new features that they're launching are not only going to kickstart your business, allow you to really bring more retail customers into the fold, convert leads a lot easier, but it's also going to make you a lot of money with the codes and with everything that's going on. So very, very exciting stuff there. Now, before I keep going, we were getting a ton of questions piled up here, so let me jump into a few questions, and then I'll continue. Let's see here. Dennis, will this be recorded? Yes, it's being recorded, Dennis. Suzanne, Janet and her husband will be on the webinar too. They desperately want their website to be fixed. Not sure what that means there, Suzanne. Oh, you looks like. Why don't you email me, please, Suzanne, matt@one.me. If you guys have a question, some technical difficulty, something not working, email me, matt, M-A-T-T, @wun.me. Be happy to help you out. Let's see here. Russell, when will we get email notifications for opt-ins when someone goes into the one system? Russell, thank you for reminding me of that. I guess those are not live. We will I will make those live. Oh, one other thing I want to mention here about the leads is you can now actually delete the lead. So, this lead is clearly a bogus lead. If I go here, I can just delete the lead. It'll no longer be in there. So I know we had a few people asking for delete buttons on the leads. That's there as well. I myself have a problem loading the toolbar. Unfortunately, Suzanne, this is a big toolbar company. We chose to plug in with them because they have, full capability on all browsers, and they have a whole app market and very good API to integrate with. So if you're having an issue, you can contact their support. And if you go, your toolbar settings, depending on your toolbar, there'll be a little setting right here, a little wrench, and you can figure out there's help in here, and then there's the company's actually conduit that we're doing this with. This isn't something that we've custom built. There's just too much that goes into updating a toolbar with all the browsers and the whole nine and security and the whole everything. So we plugged in with these guys, and they're phenomenal. So if you have questions about the toolbar not working on your browser, they would be able to help you out there. Francis, just how shopping online works and how payment made, also grandfather all TFT free members. Francis, I'm not sure. Oh, no, you didn't have an earlier comment. I'm not sure, Francis, if you want to rephrase that, I'll help you out. Rich, wow, Osmo, I assume this will be recorded for training. Yeah, Rich, it will be, and we'll start to get into, like I mentioned, a lot more specific trainings. I will most likely be moving toward just training. We'll let Russ do what he does best, and that's the pitches and giving the presentations, and then I'll go through some of the training and the step-by-step process and some of the stuff that I'll be putting together and working with. So Tuesday, Thursday will most likely be full training webinars only starting in August. Sai, can we send out email to someone who hasn't confirmed? No, Sai, you can't. I'm glad you mentioned that. Let me shoot back there. So that's an old view. Looks like I had two up because that guy was deleted. Okay, so these are all been confirmed, but if they're not confirmed, it won't allow you to send an email. So what I would recommend doing in that case is you have their emails right here. Just see if you can email them and say, hey, you haven't confirmed your email. Sign up with a new one. If you know they're a real lead, we can help you out. We can get them confirmed. If not, you might as well just delete them from the lead view. Okay, Thomas, are you going to have a similar system for businesses and charities in the future? Yes, actually, we are, Thomas. And about businesses, I'm assuming you mean merchants. So let me just give you guys a cool little teaser that's going to be announced on the 1st. But here's what the company is moving toward. They're moving toward 2 coding packages. The first one is going to be on a Silver Light package. So it's a customer package. The Silver program is $24.95. So it's $24.95 a month to be a Silver customer. You can buy Silver Light packages that give someone a 30-day membership to the Silver package. Now, you're buying this for a discount. So it's $9.95 if someone wants to just use it or buy it. However, you can buy it wholesale as low as $5 per. Now, these packages, when you're purchasing these Silver Lights, they're actually rolled into a coding bonus that pays 50% right off the top, right back. So not only will you be incentivized to, buy these customer packages and redeem them, but you'll also get paid commissions for doing this. And so they're rolling it into a few different packages. There's various 3 different levels that you can purchase depending on how many customers you want. There will be a completely integrated, synced up sign-up process where someone can, get it while they sign up. So rather than, saying, it's $99 plus then buy this later, they can wrap it up in one package, making it a lot more lucrative for people to really get going and kind of have your first, 50 customers in your mind who you can now go out there and get on these packages. So it's going to be great from that standpoint, but also very, very lucrative. Now, I'm going to let something out of the bag here that has never been announced. This is something that actually was just worked on while I was down there in Utah, but they're now going to be doing the same thing with merchants. So you'll be able to buy a merchant package for the same price, $5, and then you'll be able to approach a merchant and be able to get them in. Now, you do forego your commissions on this. However, if everyone's buying the merchant light packages, the commission will be made up fast. We're going to get tons of businesses into the funnel for free because they're getting hooked up by you buying their way in, and it's going to allow a lot of growth over the next few months because this is a limited offer that they're doing because they're actually completely relaunching their vendor program, their merchant program at their national convention in Vegas. So basically we have from now until October to go out and bring in merchants. And so this is going to catch a lot of traction. You'll hear us talking a lot about this. Our websites, we have 2 new landing pages that are dedicated, one to customers, one to merchants. I'm told that the merchant might be a week behind, not our website, but the implementation from WakeupNow side might be a week behind. So I'm letting this cat out of the bag a little early, but they go hand in hand with each other because it's buying the packages and giving them away. So next time you're anywhere, if you printed out this nice customer code or merchant code and you go to get your hair cut, you can now talk to the people there and you can say, look, I've got this business. You guys can advertise. You do any advertising online. If you want to, get in front of all of our members, I'm going to gift you this. There's nothing you have to do or pay for. I'm willing to give this to you. And bam, you get the merchant. You're going to get customer points for that. So this is where it ties back into the entire compensation plan, is with the merchant and, with the matrix, you need to accumulate a total of 150 customer points in order to earn down all 15 levels, and it's staggered throughout. So if you only earn 100 customer points, then you're only earning on 10 levels. Now, giving away these free packages that you've purchased is now worth 5 points to you per year. So that's monthly per year. So you give away one, you're now earning 5 points every single month for the next 12 months by getting a business into the funnel. So this just ties all the retail, all the customer, everything back into a very streamlined process, and we're going to see this thing firing on all cylinders. So that's why when you hear me talking about we haven't really been able to unleash our marketing, let the cat out of the bag. Thank God that we didn't, because we would have wasted it while Wake Up Now was figuring out a few tweaks that were necessary to really dovetail everything together. So I wanted to get on this webinar tonight and just let you guys know we're about to just go nuts with this thing. The past couple weeks has been a little quiet, but that's because we've been working with Wake Up Now, the programmers, to make sure they're ready for what's about to happen starting August 1st, and we're ready. So very, very exciting time to be involved with this. We've got some great features that you can easily plug in with. The $1 redemption system's going live, so you can start redeeming these $1. You'll be able to easily buy and keep track of all your customer codes, because you're actually getting a customer code for each customer. And by code, I mean an actual, 16-digit long number that once is put in the field and redeemed, now, is gone. So that's one of your customer codes. So, that's all coming into play. That's all being synced through our system, through our landing pages, and just really exciting, because now not only are you just giving away kind of a free tour, check this out, you're saying, look, I'm giving you an actual membership. Go set up these discounts. Go get your free magazine. Go get this. This is on my dime. I'm paying for you to come in, and by doing that, you just earn, customer points that are earning you money in the comp plan. So very, very cool way that they've tied this all in. All right, I'm going to take some questions, and then I'm going to go through the WakeupNow back office, go through some of the features back there, and just really kind of show you what's going on back there. Let's see here. Rocks. When tracking, what is the difference between the name and description when setting up your tracking? Okay, so for the tracking link, if you go under Marketing Tools and you're wanting to, let's just say I'm going to be using this link on Craigslist. Okay, I would call it Craigslist. Okay, this is just for me. In the description, I could say, if I was really breaking this down, I could say in the, home business category. And then I would create the campaign. So what that does, Craigslist 2, home biz, said that name was already taken. Okay, so this is just for me. So I would go and look, and I would say, okay, I'm going to use 377, and I like this landing page, so I'm going to add my 377 to the end of this. Then I would go and I would copy this link and I would use it. I would paste it, or a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll set up their own redirects to it, set up the redirect to the ID. Never ever use your URL without a code behind it, because this code right here will tell you everything that you need to know. So I just refreshed this page. So if I go back into the members area and I refresh this page, you're going to see now that I have underneath of, let's see if it'll refresh, underneath of 377, I now have one total visit. Okay, so you'll know where and what's working. You can come back here and you can really keep tabs on where and who's clicking on your link, and it'll allow you to focus on what holes to fish in. And I can't stress this enough. It's so funny because some of the people or some of the resources or tools or whatever that you think are working, some of like the really slick, maybe everyone's doing it, it's got to be working type of stuff, is not going to work. And maybe you're on some random forum and you happen to use your ID number and your signature on this forum, and you're always kind of commenting, and you're all about whatever it is that this forum is, and people for whatever reason are clicking and they're interested in the landing pages and they're coming in. And so you want to spend more of your time on the forum than you do on Facebook or on Craigslist, or submitting to this link submitter or this banner exchange or whatever it is. So it's very, very important that you don't just think that you're doing things that are working without knowing that they're working. And this is the easiest way for you to do that. So that's how you set that up. Greg, will you be using some of the new corporate videos? Yes, Greg. We are going to be given a complete makeover. I don't think that it's going to be 8.1. It'll probably be more like, I don't know, 8.7, 8.10-ish before we are fully synced with all the new videos. But corporate's been working on a lot of new stuff. I truly believe this is going to be kind of their coming out party, and you're going to see this fall leading up to their national convention in Vegas in October. Is going to be the ramp up time, and then they're going to explode from there. I mean, these guys are poised to do it. They've got the skills, they've got the team, they've got the money, they now have, the marketing, they have a phenomenal comp plan, and, they're 100%, 1,000% dedicated to what they're doing here. So very, very exciting. You're going to see, these new discounts, these new, the new vendor model, the new, videos and marketing tools and the whole nine. You're going to start to see that come out, because I told them, and they know this too. This isn't, them listening to me, but, I told them when I was down there, I was like, you guys just need to stop making changes. You need to just set everything in stone so that we can start building a skyscraper on it. And so, they know that, and August 1st is when all the changes are going to be finished. And really, in my opinion, the new Wake Up Now is going to launch and emerge. So exciting stuff there. Let's see here. Gloria, are we able to sign up for OneMe from our back office? I'm not finding where to do it. From your Wake Up Now back office, no. But if you are just going to one.me, you can easily just go to one.me, and then over here, just sign up for the system. And just sign up. I can't actually sign up because I'm logged in. So, but you'll see the sign up page right here, and just go sign up for a free account, get in. And then also, I want to mention to you, if you are a free member, you'll notice that there are ads on the top of your site, and I'm actually going to see. I don't know if I have an account that I know of that is free, but basically there's a big banner at the top. And what we're doing is we're going to be announcing our new ad revenue share program, where you're going to actually earn ad points that are going to translate into $1. And you'll see this come together when we have our blog. In fact, let me show you this. This is another sneak peek. This is going to be your blog. You'll have a replicated version of this, and you'll be able to change up the content. You'll be able to post a lot of stuff on here. It's on a WordPress platform, and you'll have the option to display ads. And as you're displaying ads based on where it's coming from, we will make sure that the people who are displaying the ads and creating the ad revenue, it's translating back in $1. So this actually will be launched here in a couple of days. It's pretty much ready to go. I'll go through it a little bit with you. But we have the make money, the manage money, just goes over the overview, and there's nowhere for them to sign up, or really this is just kind of teaser information to get them into your OneMe marketing system. But you'll be able to see all kinds of stuff as far as features, as far as what you can do to really maximize not just revenue, but also getting prospects in the funnel and creating your own content. You can create your own skins. You'll have a lot of control over what this will look like. This will just be kind of the skin for you. And let me actually show you here. I'm just going to show you what the back end looks like, so you'll know what I'm talking about with the ads. So you'll log in here, and you'll have your sites. When you go to your dashboard there, these are the ads I'm talking about. So it'll show as you're creating your blog, and as you're getting into everything here. Your pages. If you haven't used WordPress before, this is just a WordPress platform. We have notes here on a lot of the different pages to help guide you, and all of the members that are on the $19.95 package, you'll be getting your own blog for free with the exact username that you've already selected. So again, just kind of a sneak peek. We've got so much stuff coming. I mean, we've been working so hard over the last 30 days or so, and it's all kind of coming together, and we're pushing hard to get it all by August 1st. So let me now, before I forget, get into the Wake Up Now area. So I'm going to log in as as a WakeupNow demo account. Let's see. Let's forget that password. Okay. So this is what happens when you log into WakeupNow. I just want to show you a few things that maybe you may have overlooked, or if you have not yet joined, just take you through it a little bit. But basically, you have your benefits, which is the finance. Very cool. If you use ever mint.com or anything like that, this is a very secure, safe place where you can pop in all your accounts, really manage your money. This piece of software is pricey and does a lot of really cool things for you. So if you haven't dug into that yet, make sure you jump in there. It's the finance. They also have the tax bot, which is the deduction. Save you thousands here. Sandy Botkins is great. He's actually going to be at the launch event in October, and he's put together a pretty sweet program here with TaxBot that'll help you save, I mean, literally 10 times more than your membership fee just by being a member, because now you have your own home-based business. So very cool little piece there. In the newsstand, you can easily pick out your magazines, just flip through them. Anything that you want here, you can start getting them. They come pretty quick too. I would say within 3 to 6 weeks they start coming regularly. They have the whole protection where you're going to get the whole Cyberhood Watch program. You'll have your unique activation code right there. The identity theft, where it actually is the whole identity protection. Even they have a lost wallet protection, $25,000 in ID theft insurance. So make sure that you access this account. This right here is worth the value of your membership. And then also they have this whole suite of security tools, virus software, security checks, that whole nine. So make sure you dive into that. This is cool. They have their own mall. If you guys haven't shopped back here, I mean, just next time you're thinking about buying anything, go and look for it back here and start searching back here. When you purchase anything from back here, you get cash back, and I'm talking about from anywhere. I mean, even Amazon, even you can search by the best money back. You can search by the best deal. You can book your travel even through here and get cash back. And at any time you do, it goes right into your wallet. So you'll see here that this wallet's got $31.50. That's actually from 2 purchases that were made through the cashback mall, and then you'll be able to just redeem that very easily. Let's see what else here. We've got all the free stuff. We've got some big surprises. I'm not going to really let the cat out of the bag for some surprises that we have this fall with the freebie model and that free thing and everything that we're doing. But right now, this is where you're going to get all your free products and services, very easy to do. And in case this is your first webinar or you in one ear and out the other, there's a contest going on right now for Hawaii for people who are just saving the most money. So very easy to do. You just click on your savings tracker. You come back here, take a picture of your receipt, and it'll add it all up for you. Right here, the top 20 savers from now until the end of October will be going to Hawaii in January to film an infomercial. And I tell you what, I mean, I hate, future, coming soon type of stuff, but these guys are getting ready to do some damage in 2013 with that infomercial that they'll be shooting. So big connections there, big money on really getting this branded. And if we work hard right now to brand this company around us, and what I mean by that is around the One Me marketing system or your own blog or whatever, when people start watching the infomercials, when the company steps up and does infomercials, and you really get to the point where it's kind of a truly viral situation, and you've done the hard work in putting together your resources, your tools, your nets, if you will, that's when it gets really fun, and that's when you start to explode, because people see it and then they go to Google and search it, and they might end up in your net. So, that's really, I know guys that make their full-time living on, they call it hijacking, but hijacking a launch. You find out about the launch, you start optimizing the keywords and buying all the good domains, and, before you know it, the company puts all the money behind it, does the launch, or it airs on the Dr. Oz show, or, whatever it is, and then you're positioned with all of your buckets to catch all the people that are wanting the product. So that's what we're going to be doing here, and that's what we're going to be teaching as we move along, August, September, October through the launch event. And the goal is, by the time next year hits, we've got a lot of people making a full-time income, and then the company hits some serious momentum, and we get going from there. So these guys have they're not worried about what's going to happen over the next 90 days, even 6 months, and it's kind of frustrating from a standpoint where you just want to get going and you're so excited, and but it's also really, really refreshing and cool because they're not in a hurry. They've got tons of money. They know where this company is going to be over the next year, 2 years, 5 years, and they're doing it right. So, just very cool to be involved in a situation that we are right now. All right, I'm going to jump over before I go over some more features back to some questions. Francis, can you grandfather all TFT members into WakeupNow, then let them decide if they want to upgrade? We've talked about a lot of different roll-ins and situations there, especially even using the TFT bank accounts in order to upgrade into WakeupNow, and there's a lot of things being kicked back and forth. But let me just leave you with this. We're doing something very exciting for everyone in the fall that was involved in that free thing, and you'll be able to take advantage of it, and you'll see that that free thing itself will regain some life based on what we're doing. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to talk about something that's not going to be for a few months. Carlos, for local marketing, like for the merchant program, I will be able to see the amount of people in a certain area that are members. I'm not exactly sure what they're planning on doing as far as stats go. If you're going to be able to see that, you can go into a merchant and say, hey, yeah, we've got 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 100,000 people in your area, or not. I'm sure that they will have, some stats there for you, but I'm not exactly sure. Mike, my URL tracking page is locked up so that I can't create a new code. Been that way for a week. I don't know what you mean by locked up, Mike. I don't know. I'd have to get, what browser are you using, your username, if I can access it and use it. I know that there's nothing inherently wrong with it, so I'm going to defer it back to something to do with your side. Maybe clearing your cookies and restarting your computer might just do that trick. But if there's something deeper there, email me and I'll look into it. Matt, M-A-T-T, @WUN.me. Vernon, I had sent 10 emails to some people on my tracker. It showed 6 visits, but I do not know who visited on your tracker. So if you go back here, let's see if I'm still logged in. Yep. So if I go back here, you can only send emails to individual people. Pretty soon you'll be able to send group emails to lists that you'll be able to pick out. But right now it's just finding who you want to send the email to, and then you'll be able to see just underneath of where they are. Oh, that's invalid ID. If they visit it. So if it would come up right here. So this email has been sent to Chad, and as soon as Chad opens it, I'll know. Basically is how that is working on that. Let's see here. I'm back here. Is there? Yep, okay. Let's see. Andy, is the 30-day cutoff for getting our 3 IBOs for free membership tonight or tomorrow night? Tomorrow, Andy. You have until midnight tomorrow, your local time, before the month actually closes. So just make sure you do that. There's always a lot of, oh, I tried and I missed it. Oh, I'm only 2 hours late, or I was a day late. There's certain situations where we can make that happen for you, but ultimately, just try and make sure you hit that deadline. So we don't have to spend the next 3 or 4 days fixing problems. We can keep rocking. Will a new landing page videos for Wound launch? Rich, they're going to launch soon, man. There's a whole lot in front of what these guys are doing. They're relaunching their own replicated landing page. They're redoing their entire back office. And there's a few things there that they'd had to put some major attention on. They are working on the videos as well. We've scripted them out with them. So I don't know exactly. All I do know is that, hopefully very, very soon on the new videos. Gloria, are we going to get help learning how to use Craigslist when we get visit? Yeah, Gloria, not just Craigslist, not just Facebook, all of them. LinkedIn, we're going to show you, forums. And in fact, we've got our own forum. Might be a little too early to break this out, but I want to show you guys here, because what I like to do is get some of you registering for it, so you can be the beta testers. I was going to put a link here probably sometime this week or maybe next week for all of our beta members. But if you go to like I said, we're working on so much stuff right now. Okay, yeah, so here's our forum. So if you go to forum.one.me, you can go ahead and register for this. And, we're going to be using this quite often when we launch it. I want to get some good content, some good questions going, so that we can constantly create, basically our own facts from these forums. But what reminded me of that was that we're going to teach you how to use it all. We're going to teach you how to use forums. We're going to teach you how to submit links, not only to free but paid stuff. We'll teach you how to do pay-per-click campaigns. We'll jump in with our own campaigns, pay-per-click campaigns that we can co-op, Facebook campaigns that we can co-op. So if you just want to throw in, $50 and see where it lands, rather than having to set your own up and do $50 a day or whatever your budget is, we'll have everything for you to not just, show you, but teach you and, really get the links out there. So, yeah, absolutely, Gloria. Just stay patient on that. We're almost to the point, like I said, where we can start building that skyscraper, and we've got all the pieces. It's just a matter of putting them all and putting them all together and slapping some mortar in between them, I guess. Steve, hi Matt. There is any way to get a recording of this tonight and send out to members? We just might have some people from canceling, or get them to contact one. Yeah, Steve, I can get this up tonight, no problem. It might be a little later tonight. I would say maybe 10 p.m. But yeah, I can get this recording up tonight. We fixed our recording issue, and they're easy to post now. Thomas, is there going to be a breakdown of how to earn $1? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right now, the only breakdown is right here. Introduce someone and you get 100. When they repay, you get 50. Download the toolbar, you get 20. And if you've downloaded the toolbar and you haven't got credit for it, email me, please, and I will give you credit for it. Complete your profile, and this is kind of an early. Some of you who got this, you'll have to work for it later. We've got just a ton of good stuff coming there for the profile. The whole point of the profile is, we're going to collect tons and tons of stuff from you to help you market. And so, you'll see what I'm talking about there, but there's a full questionnaire involved and the whole nine. And then you get $21 for every 100 verified leads. So basically gives you a little incentive to market. And we've already got a few people. In fact, we've got one guy
who's got over 1,000 verified leads into our system already. Another one I think at 700, another one at 500, and then from there it kind of drops off pretty significant. It's 25 max, and then everybody's got a dozen or so. So we've only really had 3 or 4 marketers hit it hard. We haven't hit it hard ourselves, but that's what August is for. Okay, Andre, is there any way we can allow other countries such as Egypt to be part of that free thing? Wake Up Now country pool. Andre, I'm glad you asked that, because there's a couple things going on there. Number one, the company's coming out with video email, and I don't know when, but it is going to be the flagship for all international members. So essentially, just like we did with that free thing, in countries where, Egypt, for example, where we didn't have, a way to get free products and services or approach vendors, if we had a few people trickling in from there, the product was our video email that they could use. So Wake Up Now is going to be the similar path, and as soon as they have it set up, I know it's going to automatically lift a bunch of barriers, but to be just completely honest with you, I don't know when Egypt will be there. But if you keep in contact with me, I can try and push or find out. Or if you've got a big leader there, it always helps to show that growth would be fast there, and that would urge them to get it going faster. Chris, I had iSafe my computer this afternoon. Runs great. I learned that for $10 a month, Invisys has a service that allows you unlimited tech support. That's awesome. Spyware, antivirus, and for a fee, you can get extra computers to the account. Yep, Chris, that's a great testimonial. In fact, I'm glad you said that, because I really have been wanting to get more testimonials from you guys. But if you have product-specific testimonials, or even income, or whatever it is, you can even talk about the support or whatever. That's the one thing that I realize is missing from a lot of places is just really good testimonials. So Matt at one.me, send me a testimonial, and if I use it, and I'll probably use 90% of them that come in. I just don't want you to send something that says, "Hey, you're great," and that's it. So I won't use that one. But if you use it, I'll give you another 20 or 25. I'll give you $21 just for submitting a testimonial. Just title the email testimonial. Please give me my $1. Mark, I had my computer cleaned today, and man, it is fast now. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, there's so much junk that accumulates. Just every website you visit, cookies, and you have no idea the amount of crap that accumulates. So use that stuff. It's a great value. Suzanne, hi Matt, hi. Sonia, can you talk about the certification that needs to be done before we can get paid? Sonia, that is not true. There is a certification process that is happening. I don't know if it's launching August 1st, but it'll be pretty easy. I mean, it'll be more of a, hey, get this done and we reward you type of thing. It's not going to be a fire and brimstone, we're holding your check until you do this. But we've been going over some of that, and anybody who really understands the product, logs in and uses it, stays on. It's those people that just never log in there. So companies making a very big effort to go after all of the people to get them certified, because once you find out the money you can actually save, and it's again just the beginning, you're going to stick. Sai, can you explain to us how the $1 work? Like, what is the value to say $1? 5 cents, Sai. We finally nailed that down. So a $1 is worth 5 cents. The reason we did that is because of our text messaging. You'll be able to use $1 to send one text message. So basically 5 cents a text, and we had to tie it to an actual number. So that's it. Suzanne, please help those who are already paid and are in. What is your phone number, please? Suzanne, just email me, and I can give you a call, Matt at one.me. Thomas, will there be a detailed list of what email an individual opens so that we can echo the content when talking with them? Possible email ID attachment pulled into report. Pulled into report. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I mean, we're tracking that all. Right now, it just is going to tell you whether or not it's opened, but each individual email is being tracked with its own. Basically, it's an image that pops in there that when it's called from the server obviously means it's open. So that's how you track the emails of the open rates. But yeah, we'll track that. One of the things that I want to stress too is when you're back here, you know, your goal with this system is to get as many people into the funnel as possible. Okay, so as you're building your organization, you should be spending most of your time here. And every time that you log in, you know, you should have, you know, a lead or a few more leads. And you just want to watch and you want to see who's doing stuff. I mean, this person right here, this is obviously me testing it out with this, but I've been back here 26 times. It's confirmed. I would really look and say, oh, darn, you know, there's not a real phone number here, but I do think that's a real email because it has been confirmed. I'm going to go ahead and send this person an email. I'm going to go through and maybe I'm going to send the time to get paid. Maybe I'm going to send the, you know, are you skeptical? Why haven't you upgraded? And just send it and see if they open it. And if they do, you know, I might grab them myself. I might grab this and copy and paste it and use it from my own email and say, hey, man, I really want to give you a call. And that's how you're going to do it. Or I might send them it to them saying, hey, have you been on a webinar? Or hey, this. And you sit there, and if you just work on that, you just work on being a little, you know, thorn in someone's side. And I hate to use that term, but that's the only thing I can think of right now is it's just almost like you just keep poking them and saying, you know, hey, did you do this? Or hey, did you check this out? Or hey, man, you're about to miss out on some serious discounts, or you just missed out on 30 days of saving money, and now you know, you're going to miss out on another 30 days if you don't pull the trigger. I mean, it's just little stuff like that to get them back, and then, you know, as you're looking at them, you know, you can see who's hot, you can see who's upgrading, you know, and then you start to duplicate from there. So that's really just the premise of all the tracking. Is it just gives you an idea of who it is that's spending their time reading what, so that you can reach out. And whether it's a three-way, whether it's an email, whether it's an automated email, whether it's a text message, you know, it's just a constant, you know, in your face, make sure you do this. That's how you're going to be successful. And those are the people that are successful in this industry, is they keep track of that on their own. I mean, I know guys that literally sit on the phone all day. I mean, just all day, doing hundreds of dials a day to cold networker leads lists. And these guys are making, you know, after, you know, 3-4 years of this stuff, they're making 50, 60, 70, 100 grand a month because they just work so hard at sorting their people. What we're doing is we're just giving you that system so that you don't have to spend that time and all that effort, but you do have to still get in the car and turn the key and you know, flip on the radio, hit the gas. I mean, the car is just going to sit in your driveway and be worthless to you if you don't use it. So you know, that's what this whole system is about, and just keep flooding people to it, and then watch what they do and follow up with the ones that are worth your time to follow up with. Okay, Janet. Does a 30-day start from the day you sign up from the beginning of the month? Plus, our one site does not work since last Monday night. You have an email on this. Janet, I'm not sure why your one site isn't working. I will look into it. I'm not sure what you mean by the 30 days. I don't know if you mean the guarantee or what you mean there. Carlos, what about more help on the fundraiser part, or maybe a landing page? Yeah, Carlos, I love that. And, you know, I think that at the moment has to take a back seat. I mean, even if we could get it done, it would be like one of those things where it's like, wait a minute, let me eat this piece of pie and enjoy this first, and then we can talk about that. So, I definitely see where you're at there, but I think when you see what we're launching on August 1st, the money it's going to bring, the momentum it's going to bring, the next step there is the fundraiser, not before. So definitely still on, and you've heard me talk about it. This is going to be something I focus heavily on personally, because I truly believe that this program and the right fundraising charitable organizations is just a monster moneymaker. Tanya, and by the way, the company upped the commission on the customers. So right now you get $10 per person that you enroll at $24.95, and 25 cents through 10 generations. Well, what they're doing is they're paying more on the second and third generation, and then they're paying, I believe, maybe 20 cents on the fourth through 15th generation. So that means it's like $10 for everyone that you personally enroll, and then like $4 and $2 for second and third generations. And that right there is massive because of the fundraising and nonprofits. So now you're not just getting 25 cents. You're facilitating and getting $4 or $2 if you're within the 3 generations of that. So that's a change that's being made as well. So just a lot of little tweaks that are going to be huge. Tanya, when is the invite tool going to be available? Tanya, that I almost just said it is available. We've been using it. We've been testing it. I would say probably the first week of August. That thing is that thing takes some resources and it takes some time to do. We've been testing it and got a ton of good results on our mailing from it. So it's working right now for Gmail, and we'll slowly bring more in. So just very, very soon on that. Once that thing's to market, we're going to market the heck out of it. The servers are ready to go. The whole process is ready to go. We now have the content. We now have the landing pages. The only thing I think we're missing, to be completely honest with you, is a great sizzle video. But that will be shortly behind as well. So, Andre, okay, thanks, Matt. William, I can't log in to get to the site, but I'll keep trying until I find out why. I'll keep listening though. What site, William? One.me or WakeupNow? Suzanne, Janet needs help. Business for 2 weeks, it seems. One builder problem. I don't want to waste your time. She tried several times, but went to your voicemail. Yeah, so I'm not really sure why she can't get in there, Susan, but if you sent me an email on it, I will go check and do a follow-up right after this webinar. But the system itself is working, so unless it's a forgot password type of thing, I don't see there being an actual error, but I will check it out. Chris, where are the already written emails that we can use? How do we get them? Yeah, so Chris, there are 2 places. First, if you click on your prospect and then hit send mail, you'll be able to see here's 1, 2, there's 4 of them in here. And these are basically like, just personal. If you click on marketing tools and then autoresponders, you'll be able to see all the emails that we have that go out, and they go out within 20 days. So some of them are join the webinar. Here's managing your money. Here's some freebies. Get 3 and it's free. So just a bunch of templates that you can go through, and feel free to reuse however you want. Let's see, Thomas, can you add Skype to the forum profiles? I will check that out. I will write that one down. Thanks. Anybody on there yet? Let's see. Oh yeah, got a 7. Cool. Yeah, start using that, guys. Start posting. I'll start posting some stuff, and We'll see if we can get some of the bugs out and get that going, because that'll be a very, very valuable and big resource, especially if people start plugging into it. And we can point people there for support. You can point them there if you're reading. Plus, it gives you some clout. Plus, of course, we're going to roll $1 into people who are posting the most and that whole nine. So get over there. Janet, is the 3 for free system first 30 days to do it? Yes, Janet. So in your first 30 days, you have to get 3. If you don't, and it's not your first month. So if you signed up today, and actually it works like this. So Janet, I don't know when you signed up, but it works the rest of the month you're in plus an entire month. So if you signed up, let's say the 20th of this month, you'd have until the end of this month, and then you'd have until August 31st to do that. And that, I believe, is changing as well. Everyone has been saying, first 30 days or first month, they're giving people basically a maximum. If you came in on the 2nd, you'd actually have until July 31st. So I will confirm that, but I am 90% sure that's what they're moving to on the 3, and it's free. Aaron, 3 and is free for us. That started July 1st. When does it end? 30 or? Okay, so, but this, Aaron, is starting, I believe, in August. So to be safe, I would get your 3 people before July 31st. But I believe that you would have until August 31st now, with some of the changes that they're coming out with. And it's kind of funny because I don't know exactly what has been said from corporate and what has just been agreed on and signed in from just talking to them. So if that hasn't been announced yet, I apologize, but that is one thing that's probably they're announcing tomorrow as well. William, just got WakeupNow, changed some of my setting and added to secure sites. I don't know. It wasn't secure connection, I think. Okay, yeah. Chrome sometimes has some pretty crazy warnings that makes it look like your browser is going to blow up if you proceed, when in fact it's an image has an HTTP instead of an HTTPS. So it could just be one of those things. Okay, well, that's it for the webinar tonight. I want to thank you guys. I just wanted to kind of go over again tonight and go through some of the new stuff that we had and answer your questions. It's been an exciting month, but to be honest with you, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that we have 2 days left because there's so much good stuff happening in August that I just feel like I'm ready to start promoting the coding bonus that we have, our new replicated websites. We'll be launching, a blog site for you. We've got a lot of new tools coming, and August is going to be a fun month. So just be ready. I actually will be doing the webinar again tomorrow. So bring a guest on tomorrow. We'll do a presentation tomorrow. And then Wednesday, just make sure you're on the corporate call to get all the announcements. I believe I'll actually be on that call as well, giving the presentation on the new compensation plan. And then Thursday, I'm sure, Russ and I will either be on together or Russ will be on, and we'll have a whole lot to talk about with some new features, new opportunities for making money within WakeupNow, and all kinds of good stuff. So thanks, everyone, for getting on tonight, and I will see you later. Have a good night.